In this video, we are going to see user preference. So user preference is a setting in the Primavera how your system going to behave, not the whole project. So it's based on individual to individual. So for that, you have to go to edit user preference. So you can find there is a time unit, date, currency, assistant, application, password, resource analysis, calculation, and startup filters. So first is your time unit. If you see all your original duration in the days and it does not show you any labels. So if you click on that and if you change this into a week, so it will show like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 6 weeks, and 139 weeks. Again, edit user preference. If you remove and if you put up to two decimals, so it will show up to a two decimal digit. So this is the first setting. So generally we prefer a day and zero. So if somebody was wanted your program in duration type week or month, so you can change from here. It can done based on the project requirement. Second is the unit format. So unit format is generally used for the resource item. So many times you have seen for the safeties record 7,000 man hours. So the unit format is basically defined for the resources. When you are doing the resource assignment, so this box you need to be checked. It is which forms, like it is in hours, it is in a day, it is in month. So later stage I will show what impact for that when we are doing the resource assignment. The value changes in the hours and days because Primavera default unit is hours, so you have to see in which unit format you are uploading your resources. Because if I am a client, my unit of time in my Primavera system is it in a day, and you have uploaded in the hours, so all calculation will be shown in a different manner. So for example, if I show you and if I assign in this particular activity resource, now you can see the budgeted unit is 80. If I go to edit user preference and change into a day and select this, so it is converted into 10. Okay, so our default calendar is 8 hours, so 10 into 8 is 80 hours. So unit of time work according to that, and also I will show you in detail when we done the resource assignment. Second is a date. So if you select date, month, year, so it will come like that. Edit user preference date. So if you want a digit four times like this, so it will show 2026. Again, edit user preference, uncheck. This is the separated type. Currently, it is showing do not show any time. If you want to show a 24-hour time, so it will show like that. So start and end date. Again, edit user preference. Next, if you want to change your currency, so you can come to currency. It is showing US dollar. If you want to add Indian rupees, you can add. So it will show the Indian rupees. So this is the assistant. Generally, you do not change. It is what activity wizard you want or is a new resource wizard. So suppose if I uncheck this, okay. Now if I click on this, so widget will not come. So what is the widget? So if I go to edit user preference and click on that, so it will come like that. This pop-up is called visit. So it's come for the resource and an activity both. If you don't want this particular pop-up, it will ask which WBS activity type and all. So you can opt based on that requirement. So edit user preference, uncheck this box, so visit will not come. Okay. So this is asking when the copy and pasting of project. Retain the responsible manager that were assigned to the copy data. or assign OPS node to new parent node to responsible manage for all pasted data. So you can check on that. Again, this is the out of sequence. I will show you in later stage what actually out of sequence means. Applications. So whenever you start your project, so what window you want to see? So mostly we see the activities. So it will show like activities. You can have a resource assignment also. So the basic is activities type. If you want to change password, you can click from here and change the password. This is your resource analysis. In the resource users profile, the spreadsheet display the time distribution remaining early dates or forecasted dates. So basically, it's always a remaining early date. We not going with the forecast dates because we are not putting those forecast dates. And this is the custom role for limit. Here, the interval time distribution resource calculation based on days. Again, you can change from here. Second is your calculation. So this is for the resource assignment. Again, it is a default setting. You do not need to change much. This is the startup filter. So you see the role, OBS, activity code, and cost account putting cost project data only. Here we all data, no filter. So basically whenever you open the resource tab, if you open the resource tab here, so it will show you all resources. But if you go to activity code, so it always show you the codes which you have assigned in the current project. So this is the thing. If you want all the codes and all, so you can click on that. So it will show all the code without any filters. Okay. If you click on that, so whatever the code you have assigned, so those code will be reflected to you. So this is the meaning of the start filter.